My name is Brian Berman, and affectionately, I'm the boy who lived. Gaucher's disease was a death sentence when I was a child. I was diagnosed when I was very young, and my parents were told that I was going to die.
Well, first they thought it might be leukemia, and then they came out and said it's Gaucher's disease. Well, I'd never heard of that.
In Gaucher disease, the enzyme that normally breaks down one of the complex lipids is not made normally, and it results in the cells becoming engorged with fat.
I was told that he had Gaucher's disease, and that usually when small children are diagnosed, that it's quite often fatal.
By the time he was 4 years old, his belly had grown so incredibly large, if he was a woman, he would have been 10 months pregnant.
I remember being very, very tired. I remember a lot of pain.
At first, for a short period of time, it was the why me, why us. And then both of us actually sprang into action.
They fought and they looked and they searched for somebody doing research, and they found Dr. Roscoe Brady.
Ross Brady at the National Institutes of Health discovered the nature of the enzyme deficiency.
NIH was ready to do an experiment. They were working on a replacement enzyme, and Brian was the one the experiment was done on.
My mother and father pushed to have me entered into the protocol. I was the first person to receive the successful treatment. I just remember a lot of bright lights, loud noises, holding my mother's leg.
I used to sit by his bed every night and cry and pray, and I mean, it was a very intense time.
It took something like dozens of placenta to produce one tiny shot, and they would give it to me, and then I would get a little bit better, and then they would run out, and I would get worse, and it was a roller coaster ride.
By the third week, both of us are saying, I think he's getting a little better.
He just gives me the shot, takes blood, I think, every week, and then he gives me the enzyme, and then I go home.
He looked more energetic, he looked less in pain and less sick.
His spleen measurement went down, his hemoglobin went up, the bruises were disappearing. It was staggering.
Once the success was clear, then there's a broader cause. How do you translate that and give it back?
My parents and my uncle formed the National Gaucher Foundation to have the treatment become approved by the FDA. And now today I'm the president of that foundation, so it's kind of come full circle. I'm angling it.
Brian really reflects the very best of innovation in American medicine. It is because of this innovation that he is a successful businessman, a family man, and somebody who is living a healthy life.
I feel very blessed, that I'm alive. I have 5 beautiful kids. Thank God they're all healthy.
And here's this gorgeous guy with a family and his children, and you're kind of going, wow, pretty incredible.
For our family, Gaucher's disease is common language. I don't even know how to do the shot anymore without my son Renan's help. He comes, he puts the tape down, he helps me tape the tubing. It's just an incredible blessing.
In general, it's great to see that patients can lead normal lives without having to go through the suffering that was present in previous generations.
This is a serious disorder, but it's treatable.